And now we move to Israel. Yesterday, Israel approved a decision to forge ahead with their plan to construct 900 new housing units in East Jerusalem on top of the 1,200 new settlement units already approved by Israel's housing minister, Uri Ariel. This was this past Sunday. Now, such plans have drawn fire from critics both within Israel and internationally, who say construction on disputed territory will derail upcoming Israeli-Palestinian peace talks. Israelis and Palestinians have long disputed the fate of East Jerusalem, and it's definitely a source of great contention between the two parties. However, Brachi Sprung, an advisor to Jerusalem's mayor, views these decisions as good for both Israelis and Palestinians, claiming that, quote, new construction in Jerusalem, like in cities across the world, is a normal process needed to sustain the city's growth, and that the new building of these new settlements will give young people a greater opportunity to rent and buy. But what about the Palestinian people, whose homes are being illegally taken away from them? What kind of government is Prime Minister Netanyahu actually trying to head? A government that's trying to reach a peace agreement, or a government trying to undermine all possibilities of this agreement? In the meantime, Israeli officials approved the release of 26 Palestinian prisoners in an attempt to bolster negotiations during upcoming peace talks. The prisoners, 11 from the West Bank and 15 from the Gaza Strip, are scheduled for release from Israeli jails today. Now, this decision has sparked protests outside the defense ministry in Tel Aviv by many Israelis and families who are unhappy by the Israeli government's decision. But on the other hand, many Palestinians are disappointed over exclusions in the list of prisoners slated for release. Khadura Faris, director of the Palestinian Prisoners Club, said, quote, Israel's selection of who to release is flawed for many reasons and doesn't include prisoners from inside Israel and Jerusalem. In the meantime, Israeli cabinet members continue to stress that if any of the released prisoners return to hostile activity against the state of Israel, they will be returned to continue serving their sentences.